welcome to my first 24-hour read-a-thon. I'm really excited, but I'm also a bit nervous. This read-a-thon, I will be reading these 4 books. The first one, Nothing Like the Movies, I'm 54% the way through, which means I finished to page 240, and so I'm going to start out with this one so I can get it done. And also, I love this book so much, and this, I read better than the movies and then this one, so I'm really excited to wrap this part of the series up. I think I'm definitely gonna go back though and read the do-over and whichever the other one was, because I actually really love Lynn Painter books. Then I'm going to be rereading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because I read this in 6th grade, but that was about 3 years ago. Then I'm going to be reading Good Girl, Bad Blood and As Good as Dead for the first time, because season 2 on Netflix of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is coming May 27th, so I want to go ahead and read this book because it feels illegal to watch whatever show, movie, whatever is before you read the book, so I'm doing that. And then I was like, why not just move on to the next book? And I'm probably going to get about a third, maybe halfway through this one before the 24 hours ends, is what I calculated at least. Before we get started on this read-a-thon though, I'm going to go downstairs and make myself some ramen and matcha. Okay, we're all set. I've got my book, I got my ramen, I got my matcha, and I got a 24-hour timer ready to go. Let's begin.
Give me Wes Bennett right freaking now. New book boyfriend right here. In the first book, I liked him. He was good, But now, book boyfriend approved 100%.
Right now, I'm absolutely devouring this book because right now it's like Peyton and Kai, but in another universe. Wes Bennett literally said, "What if we pretend?" I absolutely freaking love the whole pretend thing. So the fact that it's coming up in another book, I'm like, I love this. Also, just so you know, 2.5 hours I have been reading, so going strong so far. Okay, 4 hours and 7 minutes, and I have now finished Nothing Like the Movies, and so good. I'm going to do a short for y'all, rating all these, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will tell you a little summary of it and give you my rating. But first book down, and now we're going to head into A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Y'all, I am very pathetic. I have only been reading for 4 hours and I'm already tired. Yep. Okay, just because I'm about to fall asleep, I think I'm gonna read Eroded Ember by Brie Ireland. She's actually a debut author. Her book comes out April 11th, so by the time I'm posting this video, it will already be out. But it's not quite out yet, but I got an early copy because I signed up for something, I can't remember exactly. But I signed up, got an early copy. So I'm going to read that so I can use my phone so I have some blue light to wake me up. Okay, I read Eroded Ember for about 15 minutes, so now I'm going to go back to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is really good. It has been just a little bit over 6 hours, and I am on page 74 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I am kind of tired, but I've been drinking Dr. Pepper, so I'm feeling a bit more energetic because caffeine, and also I was on my phone with blue light, so. Getting very invested in this book though, it's just, even though it's in third person, still very in depth, even though because I typically get more into a story when it says I, first person, but because of the fact that it's a murder mystery, it makes me feel a lot more into it, especially since I love how she involves maps, and she has her log and things like that, and it's just very interactive. So I'm really enjoying this so far. This definitely has the potential of 5-star, maybe 6-star, but we'll have to see. I just reached the halfway mark, and I am on page 259 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This book is really good so far, and I know this is a reread, but I've actually forgotten most of the details. Like, I remember the big ones, obviously, but the smaller ones, I'm like, huh, interesting. And also sometimes Pip, like, she says something, like, some things I wouldn't think of and that are really smart, but then sometimes I'm like, girly, this kind of shows signs of this, and then later on, like, I think 100 pages later, I was like, oh, I noticed this. I was like, girly, I knew that 100 pages ago. Keep up. It is 7:13 a.m. right now, as you can probably tell by the outside. So I'm gonna go take my dog out and get some water, probably. Maybe matcha, but probably water. McKinley, are you ready to go potty? Do you want to go potty? Just a willow tree. If you know, you know. Powerless. What? I actually decided I want matcha now. So I got my matcha and we're back upstairs. I'm gonna go take a shower because it's been bothering me since like 10:30 p.m. But I couldn't really take a shower at 10:30 p.m. because that's when everyone was going to bed. Okay, I am so ready for this. As y'all know, we are at the halfway point right now, and I have just entered part 3 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And I have my yogurt, and I have my matcha, and I feel like I got a full night's sleep, even though I obviously didn't. So I'm really excited for this. I am pumped up and ready to go, and that shower definitely woke me up. So let's get into it. Pip is being very stupid. I feel like she's smart, but she's being very stupid right now, and she's about to pull a West Bennett. And while West Bennett is, in a way, selfless, she's also being very stupid, and pulling West Bennett does not always lead to good stuff. And you guys probably don't understand what I'm saying, but I had to say that because it's annoying the tar out of me. Yep. I just remembered why I hate Max. I was like, reading it, I was like, okay, that's bad, but why do I hate him? And then I read this page. It's times like this where I wish I could reach into a book and strangle the character. The only other time I felt this strongly about it, well, actually more strongly, was with Edric Azar and Powerless. Also, just to let you guys know, I have about 9 hours left, and I'm just about to start page 48, which is page 369. It's funny because rereading this, you know what the bad decisions are. This is one of them. Okay, I just finished A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This was a really good book. I think I'll keep my same rating, which I'm not telling y'all yet. But this is a really good book. I really enjoyed it, and especially how interactive it was with all the log entries and the papers and things like that. Also, I have about 8.5 hours remaining in this, and so I'm gonna go ahead and start Good Girl, Bad Blood. And that's actually why I decided to start reading, like why I decided to choose this series for this challenge. But it's nothing like the movies, because the new season for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder comes out May 27th, so I thought, why not? So at least I can get a good start on this. I mean, if not finish it, but the font in this book was smaller than I thought it would be, so I don't know if I'm even going to get to the third book. I might get like near the end or finish this one, but I don't think I'm going to get to the third one, but that's okay. I decided I need a change of scenery for my last 7 hours, specifically 7 hours, 1 minute, and 20 seconds. And I'm currently on chapter 7, which is page 59. So I accidentally left my computer downstairs, so I completely lost track of time. But now I have 5 hours, and I got to page 71 in Good Girl, Bad Blood. But because I was kind of like getting tired of reading, I started Sweep, the story of a girl and her monster. About 5% the way through the book, which is the audiobook. I don't know how many pages that is, but 5% more. There's now I'm 30% through that book because I had started it earlier. So right now I'm going to continue listening to Sweep, and I'm also filling out my little reading planner for the last 2 books I read. Okay, we are down to the final hour. I read up to like 70 to 75% of Sweep, so about 45-ish more percent of the book, and then I started reading Good Girl, Bad Blood again, and I'm currently on page 98. Okay guys, so I finally finished it after a long time. I was able to finish Nothing Like the Movies and A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I got a good chunk of the way through Sweep, and also I got a good bit into Good Girl, Bad Blood. I ended on page 118, and then also I did get a tad bit into Eroded Ember, and it is really good. I just was in the mood. I was more in a thriller mood this time, but I'm really excited to read it in the future, and you guys should definitely check out Eroded Ember by Brie Ireland. Not sponsored at all, but it's really good. Also, I will be posting a short soon about my reviews of and thoughts on the books I did finish, and also I'll give you a few thoughts about the books I either continued or started. Thanks for watching. Happy 4-year anniversary to me.